Whoa, we're a minute early. Wait, I'm sorry, we're a minute. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live, number 206 for this Thursday, November 13th. Sorry, November 13th. Lest we think it's October. Why couldn't it just be one day? We could have had a good November Friday the 13th. Maybe next year. This is Rants About Tech, where we talk about today's tech news. We talk about today's eInk news and random stuff along the way. Hi, I'm your host here in sunny Philadelphia. My name's Rod, by the way. It's sunny today. So someone mentioned who mentioned the weather in the chat here. There we go, Robert. Rob, it's a nice day today. Yesterday, not so nice. We basically got yesterday's temperature in the mid 50s with last week's sun. A perfect mix. We got it today. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Let's get the applause going for the chat crew showing up pretty early today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for showing up. We're going to talk about, what do we got on the agenda today? We're going to talk about the penny. We got a Valve console. We got more information on the Viwoods eReader. I'm buying it. The thing is great. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, why? I really wanted to buy the Palma 2 Pro, but I'm like, okay, maybe this is the portable for me. Because the Palma 2 Pro, the thing about that is it's got a pen. But if you know me and you've seen the show, you know that I think the screen on the Palma 2 Pro is just too small. 6.1 inches, forget about it. Okay, I need at least 7.1, all right? Give me TCL Ultra 60 Pro size with eInk. Glorious. Don't change a thing on that thing. Just change the display technology to eInk. You got it. It's a killer. That thing kills if it's eInk. But because it's faux eInk, it doesn't kill at all. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Now, like we always do about this time at the top of the show, we're going to talk about today's holidays. And the only holiday worth talking about today is World Kindness Day. Full stop. Be kind today. I would even go so far as to say be kind every day. It doesn't cost you anything to be kind. It heals the heart. It heals the soul. So you do it. Be kind today. World Kindness Day. Full stop. That's all we got to do today. Be kind. Rando news. We got a ton of rando news, though. But before we get to all the rando news, let's get to the chat. It looked like we had a bunch of stuff going on in the chat, but it's all everyone saying, hi, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Good morning, everybody. Oh, hey, Sheik, how's it going? Thanks for being here. So everyone's talking to everybody. I'll go on with the randos. Rando news we got here. I probably should call the rando news the headlines, but regardless. The government shutdown in the United States is over. Applause. Record-breaking shutdown is over. No one cares about that in the tech world. Maybe, but it's big news. That's huge. The penny's dead. Holy cow. So the penny here in Philadelphia, right down Center City. The last penny was printed here in Philadelphia yesterday. There'll never be another penny printed in the world. I was there. And by there, I mean here in Philadelphia. And so facto, I was there for the last printing of the last penny. What are we going to do? Who knows? But the penny lasted 238 years. We've had that penny. 168 years longer than we had the half penny. It lasted 168 years after the half penny was killed off. Why did we kill the half penny, by the way? We need a quarter penny, a fraction of a penny. We need an eighth of a penny. Cost 4 cents to make, which is the reason why we got rid of it, okay? If something costs more than what it costs itself to make, the math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing, so you got to cancel, okay? If it doesn't fit, you must quit, okay? That's how it worked in the penny situation. What do we do now, though? The next step to me, get rid of physical money. Someone's done it already. Was it the EU? Someone's done away with physical money already. I don't know who it was. Or was it they got rid of coins? I think it's a country got rid of coins. Chat, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, last penny was printed yesterday, she So, but we can still use the penny. The penny is still valid. Though we printed the last one, you can still use the pennies you got stuck in your couch if you find them. You can put them together in a jar. You can still get dollars for those. $200 stimulus checks in the U.S. Woohoo! Yay! Get the air horns going for this $2,000 stimulus checks. I'm just being stupid here. That's never going to happen. But I saw it in the news today, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Really? If I did get an extra $2,000, what would I do with it? I'd buy 8 Scribe color softs. I'm sorry, I'd buy 2 Scribe color softs because I can only afford 2 with $2,000. Them things are going to be expensive. Neanderthals are us. We are Neanderthals, it seems like. 1 to 4% DNA. Go check the reports. It came out today. Yeah, I'm sorry, yesterday. We share 1 to 4% DNA with Neanderthals. We tried to cover up our connection to our Neanderthal brothers. We tried to call them dumb and to ask to disassociate ourselves from them. Then we tried to call them a whole different species. Like, oh, they're not even related to us, bro. They're not even. They were dumb. Now it turns out they are us. So there we go. Neanderthals didn't die out. They just interbreeded with us, and we're just so dominant. So now they are us. Their DNA lives along in us. What else? Wamo On Highways Now. Watch yourself. If you live in California and the highways of LA, watch yourself, okay? You got Wamos out there driving reckless. I was just joking. They're not driving reckless, but you're going to have Wamos on the highway that you didn't have before because they were restricted to streets, and now they've got clearance to be on highways. Limited times, limited hours, but we're getting there. All right, let's get to the tech news. The Rock says, if they try a stimulus check, it's getting immediately donated to an ICE charity. No pennies. What? Yeah, no pennies. What else we got here in the tech? Valve has a console coming. So if you don't know who Valve is the company behind like Counter-Strike and some other like infamous games from the early first-person shooter days. They got huge with that and made their own platform to promote their own games and to disseminate their own games. That platform turned huge. So they started making money off that platform, started inviting other companies to put their games on their platform for other people to download because so many people were playing Counter-Strike that they all had Steam. Now Steam's synonymous with PC gaming. Like, I don't even buy games. Well, I mean, I buy games, but I don't like buy games from outlets or whatever. I go to Steam and say, okay, what games are on discount this week? And then I buy me a game. But that's how it's done these days. So Steam is just like is a generic term when it comes to PC gaming. But anyway, that's PC gaming. They're getting into the console section, it seems like now. Let's get this playing here. So they have a console here, normal controller. This is the second time they've done this. They did this back in, I think, 2010. The 2010s. I don't know the exact year. It didn't look as good as this. I say good, meaning it doesn't look crazy. It's just a box. I mean, Microsoft has conditioned me, okay? They released a box for a console a few years back. Now I just expect boxes for consoles. And they're okay with me. They're okay with me. So let's talk about the details here. The device houses a SSD, which will either be 512 or 2 terabytes, depending on which version you buy. The drive is easily replaceable by a user, just like the Steam Deck. The Steam machine will ship with a NVMe drive, which, if you don't know what those are the fastest like memory you can get right now is NVMe. If I'm wrong about that, chat, you let me know. But it's the fastest memory you can get right now. And it's solid state memory. So it's the only way I fly in my PCs, okay? I'm NVMe'd out over here, okay? M2 socket filled every time. However, unlike Valve's handheld, the SSD slot has space for a full NVMe 2280 drive, which are both more affordable and easier to find on store shelves. The Steam machine is powered by a custom chip made by AMD and Valve with a RND or RDNA 3 GPU with 28 compute units and a TDS between 110 and 130 watts. And TDS is, I think, this thermal delivery power, thermal design power, total design power between 110 and 130 watts, which would replace it roughly around a mobile RX 7600. Not exactly the best graphics chip out there, but it's paired with a 6-core Zen 4 CPU and with a thermal delivery power of around 30 watts. Valve says it intends for the Steam machine to be available to play current games at 4K, all current games at 4K. That's a bold statement. With FSR upscaling. But there are going to be plenty of games, especially ones running on Unreal Engine 5, where you will have to lower the settings to get it running at a smooth and respectable frame rate. I think this is interesting. Very interesting stuff from Valve. Like I said, this is interesting to me because Valve is synonymous with PC gaming at this point. So when they release something, you got to take note. I think Sheen said she owned a Steam Deck. Loves it. Interesting, eInk. What do you think? Let's go on to the next story we got here. macOS update including a ring light style light to your monitor so you can do beauty style voice calls. I guess. Let's read the article. Sometimes the best features on a new operating system aren't the flashy ones, but get broadcast during a keynote. There are subtle improvements that naturally fit into how you use the device and just make the experiences better. One of those appears to be coming to the next macOS update. The dev beta of Tahoe 26.2 includes a feature that essentially lets your computer screen function as a ring light during video calls. It's called Edge Light and illuminates a rectangular band around the screen, around the edge of the screen. Apple's Neural Engine also positioned the light based on where it detects your face in the video frame. Now that's slick. There are some controls for making the light warmer or cooler, and it can be set to turn on automatically once the brightness in your environment dims. Edge Light doesn't cover the top menu bar, and it will also move out of the way if the cursor hovers over it, so you can still use the laptop normally while on a call. Edge Light will only be available on MacBooks after 2024 that are running on Apple Silicon. It may not be a true replacement for a ring light, definitely not, but it's probably a step up from opening a bunch of blank Google Docs to try to illuminate yourself in a last minute meeting, and which I've done, so I appreciate this. I am one who uses white screens when I'm on phone calls just to shine a little light, brighten the situation up a little bit. So this is no different than that. It's just better, right? So yeah, kudos. Anyone use a ring light when they're doing stuff like this? Who might find this interesting? Let me know in the chat here. Next thing we got is going to be talking about ChatGPT 5.1 getting personalities. And I think there's about 6 or 7 of them. Let's take a look here and see what we got. OpenAI is updating ChatGPT to have more conversational tone while also making it work faster for simple tasks and harder and longer for complex ones. So this is the 5.1 update. I think that's out now, if I'm not mistaken. The company previously allowed users to customize bots' responses with presets, including cynic, robot, listener, and nerd. The 5.1 update adds friendly, efficient, professional, candid, and quirky. and keeps the old ones as well. Between the lines, both versions of the models instant for quick both versions of the model instant for quick replies and thinking for complex reasoning get an update. ChatGPT 5.1 auto chooses the right model automatically, so users don't manually have to do that themselves. I think they got into a little bit of a spot with this feature when they first released ChatGPT 5. So the fact that they're touting this feature again with even more features says that they've got the switching all like panned out. Whatever problems they were having with the model switching, I think they've got that fixed. ChatGPT 5.1 starts with paid users and will expand gradually to other users over time. OpenAI says that the previous version will remain available in ChatGPT under the legacy models drop-down menu for paid subscribers for 3 months. Some people will have time to compare and adapt to the new software at their own pace. So interesting stuff happening here. I like variety. I want to try these different personas out. I didn't realize the old one had different personas, but knowing that they do have them and they probably even better now. With these other ones I like, quirky, I wouldn't mind trying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at this. What else we got here on the tech front? We got Disney losing $30 million a week in YouTube TV dispute. So if you don't know what's going on between Disney and YouTube TV, you won't see Disney content on YouTube TV. They're trying to figure out the pricing for their services here. But YouTube TV customers have lost access to ABC and ESPN amid the dispute with Disney, the parent company of those media brands, with the blackout entering its 13th day on Wednesday, which is yesterday. An analyst by Morgan Stanley estimated in a research note released Sunday that the impact of 14 days of the YouTube TV blackout would create a $60 million revenue headwind for Disney. That amounts to about $30 million per week, or about $4.3 million per day lost in revenue due to the dispute. That's crazy. That anyone can stand to lose 4.3 million and they're like, oh, that's nothing. We'll keep going. Morgan Stanley noted that YouTube TV is the third highest multi-channel provider in the U.S. and forecasted that the dispute will end later this week. Yeah, if you're losing 4.3 mil a day, I wouldn't want to keep that going too long. Those are good numbers right there. Those are good numbers. All right, next thing we got on the chat. So actually, before we go to the next thing on the chat, what do we got in the chat? It looks pretty sweet. Oh, what was that? I don't know what we're talking about there, but you let me know. You let me know, Christina. And thanks for showing up. Absolutely, there is so much play and it looks great. Why wouldn't it? What are we talking about here? Okay, you guys let me know what we're talking about. Looks sweet, and I'll give you my reaction. Next thing we got on the chat here is on the tech news we got here is going to be about venting. Are we doing venting? I think we're venting right now. Are we talking about venting? We are. Angry? Ever angry? Don't vent. Try yoga, which is what this particular article right here is talking about after a research study gets done. So according to meta-analytic review from 2024, according to a meta-analytic review, which meta-analytic reviews are basically someone taking a whole bunch of studies and putting them together in their own study. It's fun. It's a good time. Researchers at Ohio State University analyzed 154 studies on anger, finding little evidence that venting helps. In some cases, it could increase the anger. So just consider that. Showing that you're angry increases your anger. Oh boy. Venting often goes beyond reflection into rumination. I love that word, rumination. I often ruminate, and it's a good time. Cites the study, suggesting that many people also try to exercise. Whoa, that wasn't, yeah, okay. Exercise anger with physical exertion, which means exercise, not exercise it, but like an exorcist. Anyway, moving on. Which can offer health benefits, but may not lighten the mood in the moment. So they're saying even physical assertion didn't really help someone's mood after going through something stressful or being angry, which is what a lot of people do. I know one person likes to vacuum when they're angry. It's hilarious. Moving on. Their study examined both arousal increasing and arousal reducing activities. And I don't know what they mean by arousal, but I hope they clarify. From boxing, cycling, and jogging to deep breathing, meditating, and yoga. What else we got here? Calming activities reduced anger in the lab and the field, they found. And across other variables like methods of instruction or participant demographics, effective arousal reducing activities included slow flow yoga, mindfulness or mindful progressive muscle relaxation, I guess stretching, diaphragmic breathing, okay, intentional breathing, and taking a time out. Just reflecting a minute. Now, all of those things work for me. All those things work for me if I'm upset. But let me just tell you what I personally do. Not that you care. I'm going to tell you anyway. Oh boy. I plan when I'm stressed. To me, that's one of the best ways, because when you plan, you got plan A, B, and C. No matter what outcome happens to you, you're ready for every one of them. You have a plan for every one of them, which cuts down on stress. So I just sit down, identify problems, then I make decisions to correct said problems. And then I make a plan A, B, and C in case plan A doesn't work out. I already have a B and C. And in some cases, when it's super stressful, I add a D and an E. You never know. But I'll also make plans that are doable, because a lot of people make plans and they make like decisions that they will never follow through on. Like, I don't know, but people know themselves, and you yourself know what you're capable of and know what you're not capable of. And so when you make decisions that you know you will follow through on, things that you know you're capable of. So that's a big thing. Don't set decisions and plans for things you can't do. And I think usually when I do that, and I decide that, hey, I'm working on fixing this every minute of the day until I can't do it anymore, and then I feel great. Like, have I done all I can do to fix this problem today? Yes, well, there's nothing else to do. I feel great. Until the next day, then I do the process all over again. Okay, all right, I'm done. That's the last bit. Last thing, eInk tablets. And let's get into the eInk section of the show, because we flowed into that accidentally. We did. Actually, hold on. You know what? Did we flow into that accidentally? No. We got one more story. I have thoughts on AI, but considering this is going to be a long show already, dude, let's just skip the thoughts on AI. We'll save that for tomorrow's show. Let's do the eInk, shall we? All right, here we go. Shing says, I love to clean when I'm upset. I get a lot done. That's relaxing too. Just cleaning, doing something repetitive, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can see that. It takes the mind off what the anger was. Dr. Lane says, made it for eInk. Yep, definitely. Never trust only meta-analysis. It is never impossible to eliminate experimental bias. Meta-analysis should be followed with an actual study. I agree with that too, which is why, which is why I prefaced this was a meta study, because, you know, people feel a way about meta studies and not the actual study, right? So yeah, preface it. Make sure you do more research if you want to get like a really good bearing on that research that was done from all of those bits of research. Also, I have it linked down in the description of the video. All stories are linked in the description of the video. If you guys want to get a little bit more insight, or if you want to follow the story on your own, you can do so by going to the description and clicking on the link there. We also have a Discord link in the description where you can click and just join the Discord and talk about those things there. It's a good time. All right, moving on. For eInk, best eInk tablets of 2025. We got 2 articles here. I think it's, as you guys know, I always think it's pretty cool to look at mainstream views on eInk and how they feel about it, what they think is the best, worst, and, you know, does it align with people in the community's thoughts of what is the best and the worst. So let's take a look. First, we got a article from Android Central where they have a 7-device list here. Let's take a look. Namira, let's see what you got, Namira. Best overall, Onyx Boox Tab Ultra C Pro. There's an argument for that. That's an argument for that. There is, because it's a powerful device with color. Just doesn't have its writing surface. You know what I'm saying? Just doesn't have that writing surface. Actually, lies. This is another way they're out of touch, because that, instead of the Tab Ultra C Pro, it should say the Tab XC here. Am I wrong? It should be the Tab XC here, not the Tab Ultra C Pro. I'm noticing another discrepancy here too. It's the Onyx Boox Note Air 4C, not the 5C. This was written yesterday. November 7th. So this is written within a week, and clearly after the 5 was out. Why is the 4 on the list for this year? It did come out this year. Oh boy, it did. It did come out this year. Oh, the Tab XC is on the list. Why isn't the Tab XC higher on the list than the Tab Ultra C Pro? That's interesting. The Tab XC takes everything you love about the eInk tablets and makes it even bigger thanks to its 13.3-inch Kaleido 3 display. When paired with the magnetic keyboard cover, it's almost like having eInk laptop. Maybe that's why. It's different size category here. Yeah. I think the only discrepancy is the 5C should be here instead of the 4C. And that's it. Do we agree with this? Best small? Okay, yeah, Palma 2. This should be the Palma 2 Pro now at this point. And Amazon Kindle Paperwhite. Okay. Do we have a 2025 version? I don't think so. All right. Interesting list. Not bad. I mean, like I said, the only outlier here for me would be the Note Air 4C being there instead of the 5C. Yeah. Best entry level? Nah. That's an e-reader, not a tablet anyway. And why would they say tablets? I think they said tablets in this. Yep, tablets. And then they're mixing other stuff in here. We'll move on. We'll move on from the mirror. Next article we got here, because there were two in the news this week and for today on eInk lists. Best eInk tablets for 2025, and this is according to Engadget here. What do we got here? What do we got? Where is it? There we go. Best eInk tablets of 2025. They did amend this. They did say Amazon announced a revamped family of Kindle Scribe eInk tablets in September 2025. The Kindle Scribe 3 is thin. It's not the 3. It's just the Kindle Scribe. Oh, what did they call the colorless Kindle Scribe? Chat. I've been so used to saying the color soft that I never even considered the device, the black and white device. Oh, it's just the Kindle Scribe. 3rd gen, probably. Yeah, okay. Kindle Scribe 3rd gen. Okay, gotcha. All right, no doubt. I just looked at the website here and figured out that the name of the Kindle Scribe without the color is just the Kindle Scribe. It's just a 3rd gen. If I'm wrong about that, chat, let me know. I think it's just Scribe without front light. That's it. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's the name of it, but I want to say they're going to put 3rd gen in there somewhere. Yeah. But anyway, I'm okay with this list. I'm okay with this list here, starting off with that. But let's see what else we have here. Oh, wrong one. All right, so we have the best eInk tablet for most people. We got the Remarkable 2. I've been saying that for a long time. I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's just a paper replacement. You don't have color, which means you don't get the flickering, or it's a regular Carta screen. It's not a Kaleido. So, not Kaleido, but Gallery, so you don't get the flickering. Yeah, I agree with that. For most people, absolutely. I always said Remarkable's fitting the bell curve. They're catering to that bell curve audience. Best premium eInk tablet, Remarkable Paper Pro. Listen, Engadget is I like where this is starting. I love the way this is starting. They're in agreement with me on everything on both of these categories we're first looking at. Best premium eInk tablet. I've been saying Remarkable is probably the most premium eInk device out there. Best build quality, premium materials, just attention to detail with the design. Yeah. Now, the story gets different when we talk about the operating system, right? But if we're just talking about hardware, I agree with this. I agree with this wholeheartedly. All right, what else we got here? Best eReader eInk tablet. I don't even know what that means. That shouldn't even be a category. Best, it's just an e-ink tablet, bro, for note taking. You can read on all of them. So that's dumb. We'll move on to the next one. Best e-ink tablet for writing and note taking. Bro, I am not mad at this list. Other than this mishap right here with this category doesn't even need to exist. But in the categories that should exist, you could argue this. You could argue that the Supernote is the best tablet for writing and note taking. But it's an argument. You can't dismiss the Supernote, right? I don't care how you feel about it. You can't dismiss it. That's not a bad. I would agree with that. Dr. Lean says that's a redundant title. Yeah, that e-reader, e-ink tablet is dumb. Super redundant. And I don't like redundancies. Listen, I don't even use redundancies on my PC. Sadly, I used to do redundancies. Who know about that? Who knows about that RAID 0 configurations? Huh? Redundancies. RAID 0. Anyway, I don't even do redundancy on my PC. I don't need redundancies in my software. We'll move on from that. All right, next one we got on the list here. The next thing we have up on the list is going to be what? Another color display option. What was the first color display option? Did I miss it? Okay, so we got the Note Air 4C. It should be the 5C. Okay, this should definitely be the 5C. I don't know why they say another color option because it's not like. What was the first color option? Oh, best premium e-ink tablet. They should have prefaced that with build quality alone. Because I would argue that this Note Air 4C is way more capable, even with the color. Like you can have your personal preferences about the color, but the fact that it has color puts it in Remarkable Paper Pro in the same category. And if you asking me to pick only one of those devices, I'm picking the Note Air 4C for sure. She ain't, you know about those Randos. Yeah, those configurations are awesome. It was a nightmare learning it and setting it up. Actually, it was a nightmare managing it too, so never mind. I don't want redundancies ever anymore. Aaron says, who made this list? This is an Engadget list we're looking at here. I don't know who made this list. Who wrote this article? Valentina Palladino. Yeah, Valentino's on point with this. Valentina is on point. What else we got? Yeah. A big screen option. So best big screen option, I guess. Yeah, listen, I'm not mad at this. This is a good list. The Note Max, yeah. I agree with that. I would agree with that 100%. EMR, 13.3 inches. It's faster than the GOAT. It's got GOAT-like qualities, but faster and bigger. It's a bigger, faster GOAT. Hey, you gotta love that. What else we got? Honorable mention. And I say swap this out for the bigger one, unless the bigger one has the newer screen. Then yes. I wouldn't even see the remove as an honorable mention though. Another honorable mention, Libra color. Okay, I'm down with that. Are e-ink tablets worth it? Okay, we're done here. I think that list was cool. That list was spot on. I'm not mad at that list at all. I am not mad at that list at all. They're just trying to make categories so that each device gets named. Yeah. That's what it starts to look like. But you know what? The first three picks, I was cool with, except for that one mishap with the redundant title. That was dumb. Other than that was a good list. I'm not mad at that list. All right, next thing we got up on the agenda to talk about is Okay, you guys. We talked about this already, and I mentioned how I want this thing right here. This is Android 16 comes with a phone app, cellular data, premium build, lightweight, fits in your pocket. And this ain't a Palma 2 killer? No? I mean, granted, I know people are going to say the Palma 2 has the pen. Who cares? This thing has full Android experience. Where's my list at? Where's my bullet list? It's a phone, runs full Android, premium materials, Android 6, the only eInk device with Android 16. How come the Note Air 5C didn't come with Android 16? Right. Well, none of Onyx devices are Android 16 though. I would imagine they would have put it in a Palma first anyway. But none of Onyx devices are Android 16. If I'm wrong, let me know. Like, come on. All right, let's look at the video. This is one of my newest favorite eInk YouTubers right now is this guy right here at eInk Review. He still sounds drunk, but you know, it's growing on me. He definitely still sounds drunk, but it's definitely growing on me. So let's go ahead and check that out. Oh, let me get my headphones ready here. He brings up some good points. He brings up one point that I don't like at all that I want to bring up, but it's only a 3-minute video. Let's go ahead and check it out here. Oh, I might need to turn my headphones on. Chat, I'm not good at my job. Forgive me. I had one job, turn the headphones on. All right, here we go.
Per reader this morning, and in this video I'll give you my first impressions. This is the brand new eInk reader with full Android 16 and built-in AI features. I bought this from Amazon for about $279 US.
So this dude
and I'm
seems
really
to have a
excited
seriously
about
good
this.
relationship with
Let's
Viwoods,
begin with unboxing.
They didn't send him
this comes in this professional-looking
so
box. This doesn't feel too heavy, which makes sense because the device itself is 138 grams.
I think I might be on the outs.
Inside the box, you will find the cover, the AI paper reader, with its protective covering. It also comes with a SIM card opener, USB-C cable, and a quick start guide. Note that there is no stylus or anything of that sort because this is just an e-reader. In terms of the build quality, this looks great.
I don't know where this dude came from, Aaron. He just came out of nowhere. One day he just had 12,000 subscribers. I don't know where this dude came from.
And it's not very thick at all. It's 6.7 millimeters.
Popped up out of nowhere,
but in the hand, this feels firm. It's not flimsy at all. Ergonomically, it's got a metal body which is comfortable to hold. It does not at all feel like plasticky. This feels premium quality. I also like how it looks. It's got a very sleek look to it.
So it does call it premium.
In terms of display, this uses a 6.13-inch
I agree with that. With the metal and glass
display, which is one of the highlights. The resolution is super crisp, 300 ppi. It doesn't look very white, which is great because sometimes e-ink screens are whitewashed. This has...
Okay. I don't... He's an industry plant. Listen, I would not doubt that, Aaron. Just how quickly this dude just popped up on the scene with 12,000 subs. I had never seen this guy, and I've been doing e-ink for 1.5 years now, like deep into the community, and I've never seen this dude. But during the event, he's here now, and he may be AI, he may not be, but he's got some tie-ins with Viwoods for sure. But during the event, he said something just now that I thought was weird. He said that he's glad the screen isn't whitewashed. I'm like, dude, you want a white background. You want the contrast to be as good as it can be. Why would you not want that? I'd be willing to debate anybody on that. Yeah, that was a weird comment. Let's go back to that. That was a weird comment that he made about the screen.
Great because sometimes e-ink screens are... doesn't look very white, which is great because sometimes e-ink screens are whitewashed.
He says the background is not that white. When I get this thing in my hands and I test it, I would be willing to bet anybody money that this is probably the whitest background screen in portable e-ink devices. I'd be willing to bet anyone. Now, I would never know that because I would never buy all of the portable eInk or eReader devices and test them. But I mean, I'd be willing to bet that it's at least on par with the Viwoods AI paper, the bigger device. And if it's on par with that, it is definitely one of the whitest screens because the AI paper is the whitest screen that I own. So yeah, it's weird that he would say that, but moving on.
This has just the right temperature. It's sort of grayish, but I like the crisp.
Parm, I'm glad you said stupid. I didn't want to call him stupid. I didn't want to be on air calling somebody stupid. So Parm, thank you for doing it for me. Listen, you looking out for your boy. I appreciate that.
Look of it. Now this comes with the front light. It's adjustable and strong. You will never use this to the highest setting because the screen is super bright. But it's really a pity that this doesn't have color temperature adjustment. There's no warm light at all. I love reading at night, so this might be a problem. I don't know yet. I will test it out. Physically, it has a power.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Not only does he sound drunk, this dude look drunk. I'm not gonna hold you. He's just like, I'm telling you, I already said he's one of my favorite new eInk YouTubers. So I like the guy. Don't get me. I'm just saying he definitely looks and sounds drunk. But let's move on.
Power button, which is also a fingerprint sensor, I think. It's got volume and a page turn buttons. It also has dedicated AI button.
This is a good looking device.
Press
I'm not
this
gonna hold
button
you guys.
and AI turns
This is
on,
a good looking
ready
device
to
to
go,
me.
which is neat. In terms of buttons, they are a little bit clicky, like pressing a mouse clicky. I don't mind it, but it does make a clicky sound. At the bottom, you've got a USB-C charging port, and on the left-hand side, you've got the 4G SIM slot.
I'm liking the design.
Software-wise,
I don't
it
like that
uses
case though,
Android
but I'm definitely
16,
liking the
which is
design.
one of the key selling points.
This is how Aussie
You can
sounds.
install all
Really?
sorts
Is he
of
Australian?
Android apps on it. You can install Kindle, Kobo, and so on. The home screen is
Yeah,
clean
you know what? He
and
is
basic. I like the look of it.
Yeah, he might be
The
Australian.
reading experience is crisp as
I
you
don't
can
care. He still
expect
sounds
with
drunk. I've
Carta
heard Australians talk that
1300.
don't sound drunk.
In terms of
Listen,
performance,
the Crocodile
this
Hunter was
works
Australian.
well.
He didn't
It's
sound
not
drunk.
the absolute best, nor is it the worst. It's just nice for most users. I'll make a full review of this soon after testing it thoroughly. Please subscribe if you don't want to miss out on that video.
Yeah, you held that smile way too long, bro. Okay, moving on. I really do like I really do like the content that this guy's putting out. In all honesty, jokes aside, Aussie, Indian. It could be a combination of those two things just causing him to sound drunk. Regardless, I like him. He's all right in my book. All right, what else we got here? So I'm really big on this Viwoods eReader. I really am. I don't even like eReaders. I don't, but this I'm excited about. Not excited as I am about the Kindle Scribe Color Soft. That thing's gonna be amazing. But I am excited for this thing. This is pretty good. All right, what else we got to talk about today? Vlad's remove video. Yeah, let's take a look at Vlad's remove video. All right, so now I've said, listen, if it's Vlad here, if somebody got a line to Vlad, I'll throw a line to Vlad in the Discord. He's in the Discord. I'll hit him up there. I want to know what camera Vlad is using to record this. It is amazing. I don't know what Vlad's doing, but he's doing. Look at that. Hold on, not that shot. Hold on. We got to get to that shot. Holy cow. I want to know what camera he's using. I want to know what lens he's using. I know he got a filter on there. I want to know what filter he's using. He probably got some bloom effects going on. You know what I mean? He got the log. He color grading on this. Listen, Vlad, you doing your thing, bro. Salute. Anyway, for this video, very interesting video. He's got an artist, this gentleman here, who has been using the remove to draw on, which I've said in many videos and on many occasions, I would never draw on any Remarkable device other than the Remarkable 2. The flickering, it ruins flow. Okay, I'm a big proponent of flow. Speaking of which, there's a research being done about flow state and how and what the biological markers are for it. I'm still reading the research, so I'm gonna present it on the live maybe next week sometime. Super interesting information though. But through any event, I'm a big proponent of flow, and the flickering takes me out my flow, and I can't do it. And that's just that. All right, but very interesting take on this. They're definitely getting it done. It's not that you can't. Like I said, it's just a little bothersome for me. But I'm not a professional artist. These guys are, and they have no problem with it, and they're getting it done with the remove, which I think is excellent. One thing that I thought was a standout comment in this video was the fact that, what are they doing? Whoa, what the hell? Oh, if they had locked hands, I would have been in awe of the locking hands and raising the hands high. I told Amy never lock hands. When we do a high five, I had to just hold on, brief second. I had to teach Amy high five etiquette. Okay. She literally tried to grab my, I don't know, was it her that tried? No, someone did it in a video. So I was like, listen, if we ever high five in public, never try to lock fingers with me and raise my hand. Okay, never. All right. me and Amy high five all the time. Okay, we do the little fist bump, and then we do the high five. Okay, that's our little thing when we happy and we celebrating. But in that high five, never interlock fingers. Okay, just the words of wisdom. Okay, words of wisdom. All right, moving on though. So now, couple of things I took from this video. I love these videos that Vlad does this way. I really do. I like when he's doing outside. I like eInk outside. I don't do it enough. And when I see people doing it, it just warms the heart. Okay. So I love these type of videos. And it's especially when it's a video he's doing it in collaboration with someone who's not in the space, but they do like eInk, and he's getting their genuine, I'm an outsider, but I'm giving my thoughts on it. I love that. I love that. So kudos to Vlad for putting out this kind of content. I can't get enough of it. I really do like it. The writing experience is good, says the gentleman here. I don't know what his name is. Maybe he says his name in the description here. He just calls him an illustrator. Okay. Anyway, the illustrator here seems to like the writing experience, which I thought was huge. He kept mentioning how good it felt to write on it. Now, I say that all the time. I'm like, Remarkable makes the best writing experience if you're trying to get pencil and paper that you can get on eInk. They do the best active stylus technology in the game. It's so good, I don't even notice the fact that it's not EMR, right? I've said that. I've made shorts talking about that. It's really good. It's really good. So to hear someone else mimic that sentiment, who's not really in the community but this guy couldn't talk enough about the writing experience. So I thought that was very cool. Yeah, that was what I took from this video. Very interesting video. Linked in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. Not a very long video, only 11 minutes long. Check it out. But good stuff, especially if you want to get an outside perspective of that particular device. Aaron, I think you might find this interesting. I think Aaron might have posted this in the Discord actually. So I got this is news from the Discord here. What do we got in the chat? Let me pause this real quick. Justin Sungo. Oh, Props has videos on flow state. Oh, are you talking about flow state, Dr. Ling? Yeah. A lot of good research, analytical research being done on flow state right now to try to test to see if it's a thing, to test the markers for it, the biological markers to see when people are in flow state, how that changes physiologically. Super good information. And when I've absorbed it all and got my head wrapped around it, I'm going to talk about it here on the live. Writing feel is what won me over to Remarkable, says Dr. Ling. Yeah, it's a really good writing feel. It is very good. Can't see. Oh, my bad, eInk. Was there something up here that I wasn't showing? You know how I get. I'll think I'm showing it on the screen and I'm talking about it like I am, and I'm not. My bad, eInk. I'm getting better at my job slowly. After a year, we're getting there. Look at the transition. You know what I'm saying? We're moving. We're getting somewhere. They're still not transparent, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Definitely an industry plant, says Dr. Ling. His first eInk video was 3 weeks ago. Oh, say it ain't Sosa. I didn't even think to go look at this dude's channel. Let's go back and look. All right, it's time to pick this dude apart. It's time to pick this AI plant apart. Let's go to this dude. But you know what's funny? Get the frick out of here. This dude only has 3 videos. Oh no, he has 154 videos. I was about to say. Nah, his channel's way older than 3 weeks, man. You don't do 154 videos in 3 weeks. Stop it. Why we? Nah, 4 months. 4 months ago. Oh no. So he's been doing content, just not eInk content. Ah. That's why he showed up out of nowhere, because he is doing content, you guys. He just started doing eInk content. Kind of like me, how I started doing camera stuff and tech stuff and then kind of slid into eInk 2 years ago. Look at this fresh-faced guy. Let's see what he sounded like 2 years ago.
My new micro PC. So just to give you a little bit background, well, I have recently sold all my previous rig, my mount,
Oh, you know what else? You know what else I just realized? This dude, he went through a rebrand. His channel wasn't called the eInk Review 2 years ago. Oh man. I don't know. I was trying to figure out what the channel, the name was before that. Yeah, clearly he changed the name of the channel a few weeks ago when he started doing eInk, and he rebranded the channel. So he's been around for a while, you guys. He's been around for a minute. All right, that shed some light on this. How long has he been around? Oh, he's been around for a minute. So he did astro photography stuff. 3 years. Okay, so he had time to build up that those 12,000 subs over 3 years. Okay. Awesome. All right. Good stuff. So how many eInk videos? How long has he been doing eInk? For 3 weeks. Oh, so he's been doing eInk for 3 weeks. Okay. I wonder why the shift. 2 months ago, last astrophotography video. And then 3 weeks ago, maybe a month or so after the last astrophotography video, he started doing eInk. Yeah, someone tugged on his shoulder, was like, listen, dude, we need you to do this, okay? I don't care. I like his content. Especially if he keeps the tie-in with Viwoods. Clearly, he has some kind of tie-in with him. Maybe not. Maybe he just gets really good information. He's in the industry. He's in the industry. What do we got in the chat here? He's just placating to whatever is current, LOL. Possibly. Oh, nice. He's an astronomer. Yeah. Yep. I said his first. Oh, my bad, Aaron. I said his first eInk video. Writing feel is what won me over. Okay, cool. All right, what else we got here? People comparing the Kindle Scribe Color Soft, or no, people need to stop comparing the Kindle Scribe to stuff, in my opinion. Okay, so I keep seeing this, and I just want to put this sentiment out there. I'm probably going to cut this up and make this into a short, but the Kindle Scribe, as it stands today, is not what it's going to be like in 2 months. This thing is going to come before Christmas, guaranteed. And at that time, it's going to be so different than what it is today. It feels almost wrong to compare. I think people just stop comparing the Scribe. Just if you're making Scribe content today, stop. Pick it up again when they release the Scribe Color Soft, because comparing it to anything today is just it's an illusion almost to me. It's like this thing is nothing what it's going to be like in 2 months, and you're going to have to go behind yourself and redo a video because you're talking about the Scribe. Never mind. It's probably it is going to be called the Scribe again because we just discerned that even though there's new devices, I'm talking too loud. Even though there's new devices, it's going to be called the Scribe, maybe 3rd gen, the non-color variants. So, yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think it's very interesting that people are doing that, and I'm just like, it puts a bad taste in my mouth. You guys know I'm going to be all over this Kindle Scribe Color Soft when it comes out. Like, I'm going to be all over that thing, and it just makes me feel bad that people are comparing the Scribe right now to some devices that are new. Like, wait, don't compare it to the 5C now. Wait till the Color Soft version comes out, then compare it. Or even if you want to compare it to the AI paper, wait till the 3rd gen comes out, then compare it. It's going to be a totally different video. Those are two totally different. You make a video comparing the Note Air 5C to the Kindle Scribe right now. That's a totally, all right, let's not even say the 5C. If you compare the Go 10.3 to the Scribe as it stands right now, that's a whole different video than you comparing the Go 10.3 to the new 3rd generation Scribe that's going to come out in 2 months. Those are two totally different videos. I guarantee it, there's going to be two totally different videos. Aaron says, Rod, we really don't know what it will change that much. Aaron, we know. You know how we know, Aaron? Do I need to say it? Aaron, do I need to put a coin in the jar? Don't make me say it, Aaron. You know why it's going to be different. I would never be this excited about the Scribe if I thought it was going to be the same as it is right now. I got a good track record of just seeing this stuff. Come on. Listen, my predictions are pretty good. Listen, I made a video before the Remarkable came out. I said 2 things about that device that came out to be true. Months before the Remarkable Paper Pro released, I said it's going to be bigger and it's going to be gallery. I was right about both of those. I was right about both of those. I got a good track record of predicting certain things. There's nothing about what's going on at Amazon right now tells me that the Scribe is going to be the same as it is today in 2 months. Aaron, if you like the Scribe today, bro, you're going to throw away every device you have when the new Scribes come out. Aaron, you're going to be a Scribe fanboy. You're borderline already are right now, but you're really going to dig into it when this color soft version comes out. Dr. Lean says it's PP time. I think it's fair to compare 2 devices that currently exist rather than one that might be delayed. Also, think that creators don't mind making a vid today and another in 2 months. No, we don't. We're content madams. You know what word I want to use. It sounds nasty coming out of my mouth, so I never use it, but you know. We're content madams here in the content world. We love the content. COE, you guys. Content over everything, all right? But I'm just saying, it's 2 totally different videos, and I think one video would be misleading because it's so close to that. You know what? I'm going to hate on the videos I see from now on. I'm going into the comments. Anybody that makes a Scribe video from now until the Scribe releases, I'm in your comments, okay? I'm in your comments causing havoc if I see it. Matter of fact, I'm going back to all the videos that prompted this rant, and I'm jumping in the comments, okay? I might even jump into someone's feedback email. Oh man, what else we got here? Last thing, iFlyTek. Who's buying the iFlyTek? We're gonna end the live stream on the iFlyTek tip. Who's buying the iFlyTek and why? Are we excited about the iFlyTek? I've been seeing far too many videos, far more videos than I'm comfortable with about the iFlyTek. People praising it, and I'm just like, who thinks this is nice? Who thinks this is? First of all, I already know that everyone who does an iFlyTek video got paid for it. So that's the first thing. That's the reason why I'm not going to do them, because they don't want me to do a video unless I'm getting paid for it so they can dictate what's going on. Hell no. But my point is, I'm seeing a lot of them. And they're like, oh, this is the greatest. Is it I want to hear from somebody who didn't get paid to review it. I'm not going to buy it because I think it's crap. And I won't even take a free one because they want to pay me for the video. Like, no, that's not how I do it. Who has this thing? Oh, Dave has it. Dave's video is good. Dave didn't. I'm going to watch Dave's video. I haven't seen Dave's video on the iFlyTek. I've been avoiding all iFlyTek content, but now I'm seeing so much of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to look at this stuff. I'm going to go check out Dave's video today. I'm going to put bookmark that right now, actually. Appreciate that, Aaron. Thanks for enlightening me. I agree I had a wave of iFlyTek videos show up in my algorithm recently. It's everywhere, and I'm just like, wow, why so much of this iFlyTek? And it's not even a good tablet. It's not even top 4. It's not even in the big 4 conversation. How can you call it crap if you haven't tried it out? Oh, firstly, I know it's crap because of who it's coming from. This is a translation company. They don't do eInk, so it's not going to be. It's like Mont Blanc. How I knew that was going to be trash, because they do high-end pens and watches. What do they know about eInk? Nothing. They'll be on eBay in 2 days. You can get one for $5. For me, I don't have to own anything to talk crap about it because I can see the writing on the wall. You forget. I go to Pixel Leaves. I watch the channel. I see if she puts a drink out, I look in it and I say, what can I ascertain from the tea leaves here? So that's how, Aaron. I watch tea leaves. I watch Pixel Leaves. I get all my futuristic information from there. People did the same with the AI paper platform. Yeah, for good reason. The AI paper platform wasn't as good as it is right now when it launched, bro. Don't forget, they did a lot of work. Viwoods has done a lot of work over the last year, bro. That device that released is nowhere near what the device is today. Like, think about it. They got ceramic pens now. They got the best calendar in the game. When that calendar wasn't the best calendar in the game when it first launched. The writing has gotten better. The screen's always been good though. But the software is just getting better and better over time. But that iFlyTek, I'm going to watch Dave's video to see what Dave says about it and then come back on live tomorrow and dump on it. After watching a video, I'm definitely going to dump on it. I'm going to, because I'm assuming it would be surprising to me that you know what? Dave must have bought his. Because there's no way iFlyTek is sending out review devices without compensating you and then wanting to dictate the video. So Dave must have bought his own. And there's no way in hell I'm buying that thing. I'm not spending my hard-earned money on an iFlyTek. I don't even like the name. They almost have to pay me to have it sitting on my desk with the name iFlyTek staring me in the face. No thank you. No spank you. Yeah, I'm definitely dumping on it tomorrow. Oh, no, they are not, Aaron. You don't believe that. Aaron, you're trolling right now. I can tell Aaron's in full troll mode right now. Because now he's saying stuff he really, I know he don't believe. Well, Ed said they are sending him one for review. Yeah, they will. And he'll definitely get paid for it. And it'll definitely be a sponsored video. 100%. Like I said, that's my sticking point with iFlyTek. Anybody that listen, if I'm displaying any technology on my channel, you know the conversation was this. Hey, we want you to review our thing. Great. Can you just send it to me and I'll review it for no money at all? Just the device? That's the trade? You can guarantee 100% that's the conversation. If the response I get back is, no, we'll pay you for it, the conversation is over. It's over at that point. Yeah, all those are paid, bro. Like, don't kid yourself. If Dave has one, it's because he paid for it. They didn't pay him. He paid them. But I'm gonna go take a look at the video, see if it's sponsored, and see what Dave has to say about it. I do respect Dave's opinion, so I'll definitely his word definitely holds weight with me for sure. All right, I think that's it. You guys. It's been a good live. It was fun. I laughed more than I have all week today. It was good. It was a good time. Thanks you guys for joining. This has been Rants About Tech. We do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. tech news, eInk news, random stuff. We do it all here. So if you like that kind of content, hit the like button. If you've been here for the whole time, definitely hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. If you want to keep the conversation going about any of these stories that we have here, you can click the links below to get more information. You can also click the Discord link below for the invite to get into the Discord and continue the conversation that way. I want to thank all of the chat crew that are here today. I really appreciate you guys, and get the air horn going for you guys, and also get the applause going for you for being the best crew in YouTube live streams, in my opinion. We got eInk, we got Aaron, we got from 2530 Media. Want to plug the channel. We got Dr. Ling, we got The Rock, we got, who else? We got Rob here. We also have Parm as well. Who else? Christina showed up today. Oh, Christina, air horns for Christina. Where are the air horns? Oh, there we go. And I think that's it. If I missed you, I will get you next time. I appreciate you guys for showing up. Until next time, tomorrow, you guys take care of yourself. Have a great day, and peace.